Inspired by kingdom principles that work for you.
Welcome to Mo's Weekend Calendar. If you want to be in the know, then you gotta watch your girl Mo. I let you guys know where to go, what to wear, and what's poppin'. On this segment of Where to Go, we are definitely starting off with Friday. We are going to the pool room. When people get off at 5 or 3, they definitely want to go and relax and have a drink. So the pool room is the perfect environment for you to just go and do that. You can play pool, dominoes, watch the game. It's a cool vibe for women too. Earlier this week, one of my mom's friends told me that she watches my show, so shout out to her. And she said that I don't say places for people, you know, who are a little older. So, you guys, I can get back to y'all. I can go and I can research places for y'all, because I know y'all is gonna be hanging around young people who is be ready to fight and carrying on and acting wild and stuff. So I can find a nice classy place for y'all. Oh, definitely a place for y'all is do you guys know the old cabinet? It's now what it is? What's your name? Tasty Trap. That's what it's called. On Core Road. It has a nice older crowd and it's nice. They cater to mature adults. It's really nice. It's really nice. So definitely, that's the first place I'm suggesting for you guys to go, is the Tasty Trap. Now, on Saturday, we're going to Club Magenta. We're going to Porch first, of course, to get our mouth wet. And then we go to Magenta to turn up. Sunday, we're going West End. After West End, we're going Bull Bay. So, yeah, that's where to go. Alrighty, next, we're going to be talking about what to wear. This weekend, we are definitely wearing tight dresses with a little coatie, okay? It's not like a coatie. It's like a, what would you call this? Oh, goodness. The word ain't coming to me. But, but we showing our shape this weekend, okay? So we doing fitted dresses. Okay, I want to shout out my stylist, Drea. She dressed me today. These are her company clothes. Yes, she sells clothing. So you guys can find her on IG at dreablooms.beauty. She's dropping her Bloom Winter Collection. And I am wearing the rose pink faux fur. The rose pink. The same brown. I know it looks brown, but this is rose pink. Okay? And these are available in many colors. Because as you guys can see, it's getting cold. And it can be cute. Okay? So, shop the collection for luxury winter fashion. Okay? So you guys can see it. You know? Okay? She's the best. Dre is like the best stylist ever. Y'all see that I be on fleek up here. So, y'all already know what it is. Okay? But this weekend, like I said, we're wearing tight dresses like this one, which Drea has. And we're wearing cute little coats like this, you know, this weekend. Y'all can wear whatever bottoms y'all want to. I know y'all ain't trying to be water with heels, so we'll do flats. And then the color of the week is definitely going to be orange. Yeah. Alrighty, it's everybody's favorite time. It is time for What's Poppin'. First, I want to start off with Nicki and NBA Youngboy. They have a song coming out tomorrow, and it's dropping at midnight. So, everybody go cop their new song. I don't know what it is. Queen, period. Speaking of NBA Youngboy, we're going to talk about his wife, air quotes, his wife's father, addressing NBA Youngboy, calling him a beep beep daddy. He disrespected Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd, in Floyd's words, he basically said that he can't really blame NBA Youngboy because, you know, he's a little boy. Because, you know, he's only, what, 20? He's a little boy. So, he was saying he can't really blame him. He has to blame his mother, well, his parents, for how they raised him to address adults like that. He was saying that he taught Yaya, his daughter, to only address adults with respect. So, he basically was throwing a shot at NBA Youngboy's mama. So, yeah. Hopefully they can work it out. Yaya is definitely pregnant. She not a baby yet. She's probably about 6 months. But yeah, she's gonna have a baby. They posted recently with her saying that she's back in the studio. So that should be good. Congrats. Next, we're going to be talking about the situation that happened at Omi. Omi is a expensive sushi restaurant, and it's upscale. So it's like for the middle class. You know, it's not, most celebrities go there as well, but it's for the middle class. So this black couple, they were going into Omi, and the man had on Nike or Jordan, one of the two. Don't quote me verbatim. Nike or Jordan, one of the two. And so the manager was telling him he can't come in because they can't serve him because he has on doors. So they recorded for everyone to see that a lady who was inside there, a white woman, she had on, must see Adidas? Yeah, she looked like she had on Adidas. So he was complaining. The real reason why he was mad was because she's white, she's wearing Adidas, he's black, and he's wearing Nike. Like, it should be one straight rule across the board for everybody. It shouldn't be black people, if they wear tennis, they can't come in. So he went outside. The manager tried to defuse the situation. The manager did not do a good job in defusing the situation. Then actually a bystander was walking past, like watching everything happen. And so the black man who was recording, he asked him, he said, oh, do you think this is right, la la? So the man was like, I'm the owner or whatever, the bystander. He was the owner. And he's like, the rules are you can't wear tennis. And then he's like, oh, you're the owner, good. This lady was inside here, she's wearing Adidas. And so he wasn't even trying to hear what the black man had to say. He basically was saying, I don't want you in my establishment. So then the owner started running on with the man and was like, wow. It was like, wow. So it was a dud. It wasn't really, like, nothing really came out of that. And then T.I. tried to help. T.I. ain't help, child. T.I. ain't help. Everybody's like, why T.I. feel like he's the voice for all black people? But he tried to help. He didn't help. The man who actually recorded felt some type of way because T.I. didn't. He felt like T.I. should have reached out to him so that they could have did it together. He felt like T.I. should have contacted him first before going on about the story. T.I. didn't get over it. Alrighty, let's talk about some Halloween looks. As you guys know, America, they don't play when it comes to Halloween. They just go all out. So these are some Halloween looks that I have for you guys. First up, we have Jada and her son Loyal dressed as Woody and Woody's girlfriend. Then we have the baddest chick, Ariana Fletcher, dressed as a sexy ninja. We also have Lil Nas, who sings Old Time Road. He's dressed as Nicki Minaj in Super Bass, because as you know, he's a barb and he isn't afraid to show it. So he's dressed as Nicki Minaj. We have Ciara. She's also dressed as Nicki Minaj when Nicki Minaj went to the Grammys. Yeah, she's dressed as Nicki. And lastly, we have Nikita the Dragon. She's dressed as Mystique and she killed it. Okay? Killed it. Oh yeah, we have Cardi too. Cardi as Medusa. Cardi ate as well. She looked good as well. So they did great. You know, a lot of people tried, but it was like, you know. It was a lot of funny set this year too. Like, people was doing like all kind of jokey stuff. Like, it was really funny. Halloween for America is a big thing, so it's really funny. The Bahamas, we dry. Shout out to Agave though. Shout out to Trina from Agave. She went as The Incredibles. She looked so nice. So it's good to see that, you know, they had that type of festive atmosphere going on in Agave. Everybody in Agave looked like they was in full Halloween costume. So shout out to them. Next, we're gonna talk about Chad Ochocinco. He did an interview on On-Site website, and he was talking about how, you know, when women Google him, they see that he worth, you know, millions, obviously, because he's a millionaire, retired NFL player. But now he claims that he wears fake jewelry, because once women already Google him, what they can do, you know, they can have like a tool to test to see if it's really real. So he said that's how the rich stay rich, basically. And I like his mentality that, because people, okay, he said, aside from rappers, he said it's fine if, you know, rappers have to keep that type of persona and that image for people to say, okay, they got this, they got that, they got that, they got that, to set the trends. Because you know, if Nicki come out wearing Fendi, then all the celebrities and everybody going to wearing Fendi. Like, you know, they rap about Birkins now. All the Instagram models on the Birkins. Hip hop sets trends. Okay, everybody knows that. So what he's saying is that he's not a hip hop image. He's an a retired NFL player at that. So for him to stay rich, why he can go spending all his money on $70,000, $100,000, $200,000 on jewelry, when he could wear fake jewelry that looks just as real. So that's basically what he was saying, you know. Now we're gonna talk about the election. U.S. polls said that Kanye got at least 50,000 votes. 50,000 votes. Imagine the next 4 years. Okay, Kanye ain't playing. Okay, and Kanye have way more fans than 50,000 people. So imagine. I was surprised when I heard that. I thought he would have had more, to be honest, because you know he have a lot more fans. But I guess other people were more into the Democratic, Republican type vibe instead of Kanye. Let's talk about how. Okay, I've been following this all week. It started on the 3rd, and right now, Joe Biden has 264. He needs 270, obviously, to win. Trump has 240, and he needs 270, obviously, to win. So Trump is leading in Georgia. He's leading in Pennsylvania, and he's leading in North Carolina. Biden only needs 6 votes to make it to 270. He needs Nevada. Nevada is exactly 6 votes. 6 electoral votes. Okay, for the people who don't understand how the U.S. voting system go, because the Sheridan was posting, like whenever they won a state, they was posting, you know, this person won this much votes, this person won that much votes. So there was like, someone comment was like, is only 270 people voting? I was like, and you're American? And you don't know how your voting system go? What? Anyway, listen, it's 538 electoral votes altogether. The first person, I shouldn't say the first person to reach, but the first person who has 270 votes, they are the electoral president. They are the elected president. There's also a popular vote. In the last election 4 years ago, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. So a lot of people was confused because they was like, she got the most votes. Why isn't she president? Because she got the most popular votes. More people voted for her, but the electoral vote goes by the states. Example, California has 55 electoral votes. Pennsylvania has 29 electoral votes, or 20. Georgia has 16 electoral votes. Texas has 38 electoral votes. So, Florida has 29 votes. Pennsylvania has 20. So, don't quote me verbatim. I just trying to go off what I remember, okay?
Speaking of sound, music, and other things, one of the big superstars of the world, Little Pimp. There he is. How's it going? Do you want to come up and say something? Do you want to? Come on. Little Pump. Come on. Come on up here. Come on up here. Does everyone know who he is? Do you know how big he is? Come on up here.
He'll win. Period. If Trump win Nevada, then, you know, because he still has to win. He still has to win Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. But, okay, his claims, Trump is claiming that they're cheating and they counting these other stuff. But you have to remember that because of coronavirus, a lot of people voted via mail. So they haven't counted in the mail ballots yet. Different states, different voting laws apply. So, let's just say, example, California, election day was the 3rd. They have up until 10 days after that date to count in all the votes. Different states, Florida, let's say they have 5 days after to count in the votes. The point is, we're not going to really know who won until about a week later. What they're doing now is basically estimating what it is. Like some states is like 94%, 98%. those type of states where we can see like by a wide margin that Joe Biden is winning, he has the state, period. Like that's that. He gets the state. So everything right now is a big estimation. When they actually say the winner is that person, then you know who the winner is. But yeah, so Trump was basically saying that they was cheating, that the mail-in ballots, like anybody could have been putting in whatever. And then his supporters, to back up his claims, they were saying in these different registered states, they were saying, well, if 50 million people registered in California, why they having 52 million like votes coming in through mail? So everybody just up in a frenzy right now because, you know, some people want Trump to win, some people want Biden to win. So, you know, the U.S. election is a big thing. Being a president is a big thing because it affects the world, to be honest. Definitely affects the Bahamas. Because there are all the people in the Bahamas watching. I can tell you that. I personally, no, I'm not going to tell you my personal political aspects, but yeah. I just feel like blank, blank, blank should win because blank, blank, blank is blank, blank, blank. Alright. So that's all the time I have for you guys for what's poppin'. No trivia again because like I said, Christmas can be lit. It can be lit. Okay? Alright. Y'all know what it is. 20 more with a whole lot to stay. Period. Bye.
You're watching RBNTV. We are networking, promoting, we're scoring points for you, proclaiming, declaring, here to encourage you. No matter the problem, we will enlighten you. We hear you, please listen. There is a point of